to Vlogmas. Welcome back to day 20 of Vlogmas. We are almost finishing, but we still have some really interesting subjects to take care of. And in today's video I was thinking to do something I absolutely love to watch. This is my guilty pleasure with celebrities, and I'm talking about the 73 questions that Vogue is asking celebrities. I'm not going to do 73, but I found 25 questions that are super funny. And I think it's also a nice opportunity to get to know each other better. You get to know me a little bit more than just what I'm teaching and sharing here in my videos. Really curious if you identify with some of the things that I'm thinking, I'm feeling, and how I'm dealing with life. I actually want to start off with sharing with you today's advent calendar for the number 20, which is right here. It's the Earl Grey, so again a very classical one, with lemon, black tea, lavender and bergamot. So very interesting combination. And I also want to share with you the 20 days challenge. Today your task is to create a brain-heart coherence kind of meditation, and I'm going to explain to you what this is very shortly. You would have to sit in a very nice and calm position, in a very calm place. Maybe before going to sleep you can do this exercise and close your eyes. Try with your mind to think of the space where your heart is, so around the chest, around this chest area, and try to connect. Imagine that it's like a connection forming between the two of them, and try to amplify the feeling of love that you feel into your heart. Now the secret to this exercise would be also to have a list of 10 wishes that you have, 10 things that you want to manifest, that you maybe put on your goal list for the next period of time, and then think about each item on your list, trying to maintain this brain-heart connection, and it will put you in a very high vibe state of mind vibration, and you will just go to sleep feeling absolutely blissful. So try this and let me know how is it working for you. For the second part with the questions, I'm really ready to start it. I wrote them here in my notebook, and I'm going to try to read them and answer as fast as possible without having to think my answer so much. So number one is, if you could live in a TV show, movie or book, what would it be? Eat, Pray, Love. I love the movie. I love the adventure that she's taking around the world. I love that she's ending up in Bali, in this exotic place, and that she has all these cool experiences. 3 things you love: chocolate, seaside, my relationship. 3 things you hate: liars, wars, and kimchi. I just can't. What animal represents you and why? I would say a butterfly. I love that they are flying. I love that they are a symbol for metamorphosis. What would you do if you were the president of your country? So we're speaking about Germany. I would probably make English an official language, so more people have options and opportunities to find cool jobs. If you could take 3 items with you on a deserted island, what would it be? Probably my sunnies, probably my swimsuit, and probably a very good book. 1 superpower that you would like to have? Definitely flying. I love flying. I love everything related to flying. I used to dream when I was a child that I was flying. Would you go past or future? Definitely in the past, to some nice memories. I wouldn't want to see the future. If I knew what I was about to experience once I came here to Germany, I'm not sure I would have done this step so courageously. Craziest thing you've ever done? Probably going solo traveling in Germany, then going in a car with 2 strangers to visit another city, a nice couple. But yeah, that's a story that I'm not gonna start here. If you could have dinner with any person, dead or alive, who would it be? I think I would choose to have dinner with Louise Hay. I love her books, I love her teachings, I love her energy, and I love her perspective on healing yourself and healing your body through the power of love. If your house is burning, what would you say first? Probably my phone. I'm most definitely dependent, addicted to it, and I have my whole life and work on it. What is home to you? Definitely being with the person you love, and also being in a place where you feel good, where you feel that you have opportunities, where you feel yourself. How do you define love? Compromise, respect, friendship, being there for each other, and supporting each other. If you could have the answer to any question, what would that question be? Maybe this is a little bit personal and it might sound And it might sound like I'm traumatized at this point, but I would actually ask myself, and I would like to know the answer, when would it finally be easy living in Germany and, you know, getting used to everything, to their way of doing things, to their language, to feeling 100% that you belong here. You can do on yourself a lot of things. What are you most grateful for? Definitely my health. Definitely that I'm able to do everything, that I'm able to work, to travel, to have a normal life. Why did you choose your profession? I think my profession chose me, and as a little background, my profession is in marketing and social media, content creation. I was just passionate about people and how they receive brands and how they buy and how they react to everything around us. And I just started to learn all about it by myself, and slowly but surely it became my profession. How would your best friends describe you? I am there for them, that I listen to them, that I'm empathic, that I'm there to support them. If you could change one law, what would it be? This is probably a situation everywhere. I would definitely try to make laws more into the advantage of small entrepreneurs, and maybe lower the taxes or give them benefits. And I know how these small changes of taxes and numbers can make your business go further or break. One skill you'd like to have, maybe understand technology, because sometimes I don't know, my brain is not connecting really this part. My brain really works so much into the creative part, but when it comes to tech and mathematics, I really need to put a lot of effort into that. What other languages you'd like to speak? I actually asked myself this question a couple of weeks ago. What would I learn after I finish with German, which is already a full-time job? I'm thinking between Chinese, Arabic, or Russian maybe. Would you choose to be jack of many trades or master of one? Definitely jack of many trades, because I am like this and I like to try different things. I get bored really easily, so for me it's really important to have something that constantly entertains me. If you could change any event in history, what would it be? Probably one of the wars that destroyed so many countries, so many peoples. Although looking now and knowing how life works, every event kind of led to the present moment. Never know actually how life would be like if that event actually never happened. If you could bring one fictional character to life, who would it be and why? I think I would bring Harry Potter because I absolutely love this movie. I would tell him to teach me some magic spells. Yeah, I love Harry Potter. Would you rather live in the city or in the woods, and why? Definitely I would live in the city. Love also the woods part. I think it's super calming, but in this moment of my life I really love having a lot of things to do in the city, like shops, restaurants, cafes, a lot of entertaining offers. And this is the last one, and I absolutely love it. What teacher inspired you the most and why? Was my English teacher. I was doing some extra meditation in my high school senior year as I was preparing for my Cambridge advanced exam. I was not feeling confident at all, although I studied English for the past 3 years back then, intensively, weekly, so kind of my level was pretty high, but I was still not feeling really prepared for the exam. And then I started doing these extra classes with her. She was a super nice lady in her 40s, I think. And I still remember to this day, so after 10 years, in one of the first meetings that I had with her, I was afraid to speak in English. And she told me, Miruna, you are already so good. You know this. I see you. I see how you do the exercises. I see how you write everything. You are good. It's just a matter of you understanding that you're good and having confidence to speak, because there's nothing lacking from you. And in that moment, something really switched into my head after hearing from my own high school, from teachers, that we're not good enough, that we still have to prepare so much. Hearing her from the first time that I'm good enough, that I can do this, that I can pass the exam, that I'm really advanced in my English, really made a difference. And I took the exam with almost 100% points. And now I'm having a YouTube channel in English. So never underestimate the good you can do to someone by just placing somewhere at some point a good word for them. You never know how you change this person's beliefs about themselves and in what they can do. That's mostly it. I hope you had fun and you got the chance to know me a little bit better. And I'm super curious. You identified yourself in some of the things that I said, and you can share with me some interesting facts about you as well, because I always like to read your comments and I like to get to know you better. You are here in my community and we are in this together. See you tomorrow with a new video. See you tomorrow with day 21 and stay blessed. Bye bye.
I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul